Welcome back, everybody. This is Mog on Mog's Cast, playing some more XCOM Enemy Unknown once again today. And if you're joining us from last time, we just finished up, I think, another mission, but we're jumping in here to
we're receiving
new
several
Abduction.
urgent requests for assistance. There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
Thank you, Central. And yeah, so we're jumping in here. As you saw, we had an abduction last time pop up at the very end of the video, so that's what we're taking care of this time. And I think we're going to have to go to Russia because of its, well, we do get engineers, which is always good, but yeah, we are going to go to Russia because of its panic level. And I'm kind of checking around. I toyed with the idea of going with the one that was paying the money because we are short on cash at this point in the game, but we definitely need to take care of Russia. It was definitely going to go into a panic otherwise. So checking out guys here, working on our loadouts, just making sure of everything that we have, make sure we got our best gear out. And I think we're going to bring in Rookie Torres here to try leveling up another guy. But we need to get him a decent little loadout first. Do a little customization, changing him to a teal color? Alright. The light teal. And giving him an extra med pack. Because at this early state of the game, your support guys aren't too leveled up. And you need every bit of med pack help you can get, basically. As much as you can get. Because if your medic drops, you got nothing, and you want to make sure you have another med kit on hand to revive your medic if needed. And yeah, a little jump ahead there in the video. I kind of hit the wrong button and stopped recording for a quick sec, but noticed it, and we are launching out here and dropping our assault in. So yeah, we're working on a few things. We got a couple of countries approaching, basically approaching total
we'll be deploying
panic.
to Russia for this one.
Okay, thank you, Central.
We
I
picked
guess
up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Great. Thanks, Central. But yeah, so we're rolling with Rookie Torres, Sergeant Griffin, Lieutenant Shepard, that is me, Sergeant Williams, and Squatty Sky. And it looks like we're getting a day mission here, which is kind of nice. I'm really used to the night missions.
Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
But yes, it is nice when you do get a daytime mission occasionally. It helps with being able to see things, obviously, and whatnot. But we're going to move him on up, and as usual... Or did I give him a snapshot? I don't recall. I've been playing my other file now. I think Mog has a snapshot, as opposed to squad shot, or squad sight. So we're just going to move David up. We're basically just dropping everybody into cover as we can on our first turn, so that they're not just sitting out in the open. So we're going to pull up Stan Sky, our little assault guy, and we're also going to pull up Torres. Now this isn't a great thing to do, is stack up your units like this in most cases, especially when you're going against enemies that have grenades. Like, some of the first ones to get grenades are the floaters? Floaters have grenades, right? I think so. And then the mutons come along and they have grenades, but the starter guys, the sectoids and the thin men don't typically have grenades, though thin men can shoot poison at you in an area of effect. Which doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it can over time. And it looks like we're running into our first group here of sectoids. We've got 4 sectoids in here, looks like. And they're all going to drop into cover, but unfortunately we're at pretty much the end of our turn, so I think we're going to take Mog here and possibly run him up into a little better cover. Yep, because we definitely want to keep our guys out of firing range, or out of retaliation range, I should say, until we're ready to engage. So I kind of toss guys in the best cover I possibly can, move guys up, as we're doing right here with Williams, and we're going to drop in. I think we might take a shot here, or we might just drop an Overwatch. I think I might want to take that 56. It's basically a coin flip. He's got it, and he actually took one down, so nice. That's one down. 1 of 3 so far. And let's see, what are we going to do with David Griffin here? The prototype. Our big heavy. We moved him all the way up, but it's full cover. He won't be able to take a shot at this point. And Stan Sky, 1%. Woo! Not going to get much with the shotgun at that kind of range, but we're going to pull him up closer into cover here. So he looks like he's out of sight, I think. Those heads flashed away, which indicate sight of enemies. Like who's within your range, who can see you, that kind of stuff for the most part. dropping into Overwatch, and let's see what they're going to end up doing this turn. They're going to move around a bit, a couple of buffs, do a little mind meld here. Action, maybe? No. Oh yeah, there it goes. Mind melding that one up front. He's probably going to run in a bit closer and take a shot, I would imagine. And look at that. We got some floaters coming in, of course, on our flank for the most part. So we are going to need to move a bit. That one is taking a shot. It misses, but breaks Stan Sky's cover. So we're going to have to move him as soon as possible because he no longer has cover at this point. I do believe. Yeah, there it goes. And are they going to take a shot too? They are. The sectoid in the back, and he gets a hit because he is not, he has no cover, and he's going to panic and run inside. That is not a good place to be.
They're on the move.
And those floaters moved again, and I think it's going to give us a moment here to move, but Stan Sky thankfully moved into cover, but we can't control him this turn. 74% chance. I think we might take that. I think so. We want to do a headshot, I would imagine. We're going to switch it up, see what we can get first, looks like. Are we going to be able to take all these guys out with a rocket? That is the question here. Do we launch it inside? I think we might launch it inside for more confirmed kills. At least 2. Yeah. I think that's what we're going to go for here. Oh, nice. We got 3. I forgot about that because of the one doing the mind meld. So it took out 3 guys as opposed to just 2. So we got 1 sectoid left, and then a trio of floaters, looks like, is what we're going to have to deal with this turn. So what are we going to do with you, Torres? Move you back into more cover from the incoming floaters. It's a good idea to probably move back here. I think I'm not even going to take a shot with Mog there. Just drop him into Overwatch. We're bringing back Jeremy Williams here to drop him probably into Overwatch. Yep. Okay, so I think we're off to a pretty good start there, and we're ready for any sort of advance they might pull on us here. At least to some degree.
X-ray on the move. They're flanking.
Taking a shot at Griffin. It's going to be a
Is that all
miss.
you got?
And we get a reaction shot from Williams down there, which is also a miss, unfortunately. But hey, we're making progress. We get at least getting some shots in these guys. Moving up another floater here.
They're trying to flank.
Take another shot at Griffin over there. That one is going to connect with 4 damage. It's a good chunk of his health at this stage. A 3rd shot, please be a miss. Oh, thank God.
Got a lot of heat on me.
Okay, so we need to get him out of there probably soon here, and looks like even the sectoid's going to take a shot at Stan here and going to get a hit. 2 damage. It's not a huge amount, but it's definitely more than I would like to see. Are we going to take a shot this time? I think we just might. 74% chance with a 20% critical. Bust that window, Mog. Take this guy out. Nice. That looked like it was going to be a miss, but thankfully we are done with our sectoid problem. Now we just need to worry about our encroaching floaters back here. So we are going to drop Griffin back here, and probably the same thing with the rest of these guys. Pull Jeremy Williams back. I know he's not in cover at this point, but I wanted to heal
Come on,
Prototype before any more damage happens to him, which I'm sure is probably going to happen this next turn. We do get control back of Stan Sky, and I think we're going to run him back outside and probably drop him into Overwatch as well and get ready to heal him because he's going to need it. He's already 50% health down. So Torres we're probably going to drop and do another heal here. Use up his med pack.
Baby, you're fine.
But it definitely gets us back up to full health. And that's important. That's the main thing I was after here at this point. We get a reaction shot, which is probably not going to do much, if not even connect with that shotgun. Too long range. It's Overwatch with these guys with shotguns is great when they're close and you're in tight quarters, but outside it almost does nothing in big open spaces. Once you get some decent range between you, obviously for good reasons, the shotgun won't connect that far away very well. 6 damage, dang. So Torres is is that Torres? Oh, taking another shot. That might kill him. Thankfully not. That was a miss, but that car is going to explode. I hope I remember that at this point. 74% chance. I think we are going to take this. Maybe bump up to a headshot so we get a critical. But I don't even think we should have needed to do that. A normal hit with this thing should kill it, and that is 1 down. So Mog once again in the clutch, getting a good shot in. And what are we going to do here? Smoke grenade. I think that's going to be a good idea. Trying to get as many folks into the smoke grenade defensive boost as possible. So utilizing our resources is what this is called. It may not be the best way to save these guys currently, but it keeps us in a fight for the most part and gives us a chance to heal up Torres here. But a 45% chance on either. I don't think that's good enough. We're probably going to want to run him away and then heal him in a moment, since we don't have a good way to heal him currently without putting ourselves in more danger. Now, Prototype has another rocket. He's got a shredder rocket. Is that going to get far enough? We can hit 2 and maybe blow up that car if it doesn't do enough damage, but I think it should. It looks like we are going to take that shot and see what happens here. So Prototype, Griffin here, just laying the smackdown on these guys, and I'm okay with that because it helps. It was needed in these situations. I think they were getting too close, and we were in too much of a tricky position with not enough cover with our guys. I mean, there's cover, but not enough to really move around and get closer and get to where we need to. It becomes more difficult, and thankfully we did move out of the way of that car before it exploded. That has cost me a few times, and I know I'm pretty good about it most of the time, but occasionally I do miss it. So dropping him into Overwatch, I think we're going to try and run Jeremy up here for a heal, but he isn't going to be able to do it this turn. I probably shouldn't have dropped him into Overwatch, but you know, hindsight's 20/20 and all that. So David, you still get to move, and we are just basically going to stack everybody. This isn't perfect cover for 2 of our guys, or 3 of our guys, but it's something. Drop a few Overwatches while we can. Oh, I didn't move him. I thought I put him into Overwatch. Oh well, we'll heal him next turn.
I don't think we're alone.
And we hear some stuff up inside that building, but we still have a. No, we got all 3 of the floaters, didn't we? We did, because we killed one with a sniper shot, and then the 2 with the rocket just then. So we are done there. And we got him all healed up now. Wait, is that Torres? Yeah, that's Torres, I think. He is all healed up now. So we are gonna start moving into the building here and see if we can advance on these guys and find out where they're hiding. So running him around, he's coming in through here, and he's going to pop down behind this full cover. Running gun, we're going to use it. I think we might, but no, we're just going to move up, probably dropping to Overwatch at this point. Just pulling everybody inside and getting ready to face this new enemy, whatever it might be. Probably thin men or sectoids. I don't think there's going to be more floaters at this point. So yeah, I have been enjoying this game a lot, and I mean, like I said, and if you guys have been paying attention, you guys know this is previously recorded. I'm doing post-commentary and all that to kind of get caught up, because at times I had some mic issues. But so I've actually been playing my own game on normal, so a step up in difficulty from this, because this is easy. I don't know if I've actually said that yet. This is on easy after getting my game handed to me. My save file I was getting rocked playing it on Classic when I first picked up this game, which was a mistake going on Classic from the get-go and not knowing what to expect or what kind of stuff I would have available to me, what to strive for, those kind of things. So I was just getting destroyed. I started over on easy. I blew my way through this game basically. It's not over yet. I actually haven't played this save file that you're watching in a while. Because I wanted to get all caught up on the commentary for it, and then, you know, kind of have that all finished and uploaded before I start recording live commentary on the rest of this game. But my point here being is that normal is going really well. That game on my own personal file is going super well. I haven't lost a single country. I'm basically at the end of the game. I've lost some soldiers, but not even enough to like get a scroll window, that kind of stuff. Doing pretty well, just cleaning up a last objective or 2, basically. So what I think I might do is either jump into Classic mode again for the next. I think I want to do another run through of this to broadcast, other than just doing this easy mode. And yeah, I kind of want to do it on Classic, or even Impossible, which is the step up from that, and just see how it goes, because it's fun to watch failure. Even if somebody knows what they're doing, at least to some degree, it is fun to watch somebody else just get destroyed, and I expect that's what's going to happen, so I think it'd be fun to watch, at least for me. I think it'd be fun to commentate, and losing people, having just soldiers die, being subscriber soldiers, those kind of things. So you guys will actually get some good switching up, I would imagine. If I'm having lots of deaths, it means lots of new soldiers and lots of new chances for subscribers to get their names in the game. So based on how far I am into this game, once I do start recording again, you guys are welcome to drop requests for soldiers into the comments of these videos, and I will definitely keep those in mind for when I start actually getting subscriber people into the game. It might be a little while, but I will do my best to get every one of them into the game, as we have enough soldiers to do so, that is, of course. So we're moving up here. We stacked up on that door. We're going to stack up on this one a bit before we run in and find out what's inside. because I don't even remember. I haven't really watched this ahead a lot. Just a quick overview, scanning for dead spots in the video where I wasn't doing much, that kind of stuff. So this is all kind of new to me again. It's been a while since I played this mission. So moving everybody out into the alleyway, just getting ready to breach this door. We got Mog out in the street in an exposed area, but with a good angle on the door. In Overwatch, we are going to pop that open and see what's inside. A couple more sectoids, okay. That's fine. So it's 2 there that are running back into the little checkout area there, the little kitchen of this, whatever it is, whatever you want to call this. Looks like a cafe of some sort. 26% with that. I think we're going to run and gun. Possibly, but we might take another shot here with somebody else first. Checking out his grenades. I don't have a shot here, so we might run in and see, but he'll be exposed, so it won't be a good spot. We can bring Williams in, or Torres. I think we're going to bring in Torres. Or are we going to bring in Mog for a shot? Because he does have Snapshot. I think that's going to be a good idea, is run in Mog. See if we can get a shot on. 54%, 74% with a 75% critical on normal. I think we're going to take that. And it looks like we're going to get a kill. Booyah! Shot on the face. So we got him down. That's 1. We got 1 left. And I think Stan has got enough angle. Yeah, he can get in there with run and gun. So we are going to just sprint in here as far as we can go and take a shot at the back of this sectoid's face. Here we go, 100%, 70% critical, and that is dead.
All mission objectives completed.
There we go, mission complete. We are going to probably have a few wounded, because even with the med pack use, it doesn't fully repair them. You still have all the add-up of damage that you have to heal. We got Panic in Brazil, which, which is, I think, something we're going to be able to take care of pretty quick. I think at this point I was expecting this to happen, and I think I had some satellites in the work or already done and just waiting on the Nexus or the end of the month, basically, or not the Nexus, the satellite uplink. Maybe I was building a Nexus at this point. I don't think so. I think it's still too early. We got a few promotions. Sergeant David Prototype Griffin is getting bumped up to Lieutenant, which means he gets an additional skill. I think we're going to go heat ammo, because we are going to need that. I haven't seen any robots yet, so I can only assume that they're, well, I have, but at this point I could only assume it's basically, you know, something that's going to be an even more difficult enemy than we've faced, so I kind of went with those, and assumed it would be for a good cause, which, yeah. And it looks like Stan Sky got updated to Corporal, and we gave him, what was that? What did we just pick? I didn't see it, and I don't want to rewind it and screw up audio. That's okay. Isidore Torres has been promoted to Squatty, and he gets his heavy title class, so he is going to be a new heavy, and we are going to use the heck out of him, I'm sure.
Remember,
4 engineers, couple of panics, so let's check out the situation room here. Yeah, Argentina and Brazil are both panicking, so do we have satellites at this point? We've only got 2 launched. I think we have satellites that have been built, right? Maybe? Damn you, previous Mog. We are going to go ahead and scan, though. Jump ahead a little bit, see what happens. Looks like our autopsy is going to get finished for the floater. Gives us the defense matrix dodge ability that is a buff for your planes in the hangar. Planes and ships in the hangar. We're going to jump into alien nav computer.
Our everyday lives, to answer the long...
Okay.
Commander,
There's our
satellite is
satellites.
prepped and standing by for launch. We
So
are
I
ready
think
to
we're going to
deploy
jump
it
in
on
and
your
launch
orders.
those guys. Taking a look here, though, at the facilities, but we aren't going to do any work there, looks like. Are we going to scan more? I thought we were going to launch satellites. I'm trying to think here. I must be just like sitting here going, were we going to do that? So we got a request from Germany for arc throwers. Currently we don't have enough, but it is certainly worth it to take advantage of these, because they always seem to be weighted in your favor, which is cool. We got 54 credits, though, and it looks like we do have satellites, and we can launch up to 3. I think we're going to launch Brazil and Argentina, I would imagine, at this point, because we basically want to make sure that we keep people out of the red. Keep nations out of the red, because if they're in the red when the council report comes along, they will leave, and there is no way to get them back into the council. So we want to do that, but the thing is like some different places have different outputs of money per month, and different you get like different bonuses, like extra scientists or engineers a month, those kind of things, for launching in different areas. So it's kind of a balancing act. You have to maintain your panic, but I almost went with Russia there because it adds a 200 and some odd to our monthly income. And it looks like we have ways. Interrogations and autopsies are instant from now on, since we've launched over South America, and there's only two satellites that need to go over that, and it gives you instant dissections basically and interrogations, which is awesome.
We've been picking up some odd transmissions lately. Some nut calling himself Commander Straker has been all over the news ranting about shadow operatives.
Oh, Commander Straker. So let's see. I think we are going to go ahead and jump in. I remember wanting to, at this point when we were doing it, we were going to customize all of our units as they got up to past squatty or above, basically. So I think, take a look, since Isidoro is now a Isidoro is now a squatty. He's going to get some custom layouts. I don't think we're going to change his name much. Make him Izzy Torres. Okay, that's fine. ISO Isidoro. No. I don't even know. I don't remember what we named him. We gave him a nickname later, I know that much. But we're going to give him a custom armor tent. I don't know if we're going to give him a different armor deco. Might give him a little bit different hairstyles, but we are going to give him, I think, red, because I was going with reds for heavies and assault classes. Assault classes are a little different. Stan Sky has some multicolor suits because I wanted him to be noticeable, so that because I usually give my assault classes the arc thrower, so I know who's like the hunter. I give them a special color so I can kind of keep things straight. But yeah, so we got another one there named, so I think brings us up to 7 named units at this point, like, or at least 7 custom units at this point. Sorry, that was a little loud there, I think. I'm just looking over at the audio levels and something just happened there that was a little loud. My bad. Scanning for more activity. We should kind of see where things are going here. We got a few guys back to active duty, and oh, right. Okay, so I'll let you watch this.
Looks like they've changed their tactics. But why? Why do this?
It's a message to the entire world that nothing can stop them.
And that looks like the first glimpse of a new enemy. So it looks like we're heading to Leeds, guys. But with that, I am going to call it for this time. We will come back at you guys next time. Cheers. We'll see you soon.